Ben Brown, Evolution Martial Arts in Sparks, Nevada, with my buddy Jake. And we're talking about back. We're talking about back control, back takes, finishing from the back, and my favorite, back escapes. I think escapes are the most important. If you can feel comfortable in bad positions and even know that you have a way of getting out, then it makes jiu-jitsu fun, right? So Jake's gonna be my partner today. Right here. He's got his hooks in. So one of the first things is what Jake needs. He needs chest to back contact, and he needs our spines relatively aligned. He also needs my head about where it is, so his head can be next to me. Go ahead and throw in just the beginnings of a choke. So this is, my problem is Jake's head's in the way. My way out of this is that way with my head, right? So first thing I do when people take my back is I try to disrupt the chest to back connection, and I disrupt our spinal alignment. So there's a few ways you can release your hands for a second. There's 4 different movements that can help me do that. One is I sit forward like this, and you can see, come this way for me. You can see there's space between our spines. It's very hard for him to keep chest to back connection here. Another one is side to side, which I actually don't use that much, but it is a movement. You can move your spine up and down. I call it scooping, so I want to scoop my hips down and away, and I use my feet, my heels, to do that, to pull me down and away. Go ahead and choke me, Jake. My head's not in the right place. He can't choke me from here. He's gonna work to fix this. What he needs, he'll probably go like some kind of underhook or double unders even, and try to pull me back up to where he needs me. But the second someone takes my back, I usually do this. And then as they try to pull me up, it's frustrating, right? I'm not even using my hands. Jake's a brown belt. We've been training together a long time. He knows what he's doing. It's very hard for him to get done what he needs to do. And then the last one is twisting. So I can twist this way, come over here. You can see what happened to his chest to back connection when I twist this way. He can't keep his chest on my back, right? So he goes to fix that, and maybe I twist to the other side, or maybe I scoop at that point, but I'm literally just trying to keep my back off of his chest. So you can do a little drill. We'll just drill real quick for 10 seconds maybe, and I'm just gonna be moving my spine. You know, we do this all the time. Okay, ready, go. See what's happening to his chest to back? I'm not using my hands, okay? I'm trying to keep my chest off his back. I'm trying to keep my head too far below his head. So let's talk about what you will do with that. Go ahead and give me a seatbelt. So there's a couple schools of thought on this. I don't want to stay here. I'm going to want to fall to one side or the other, because eventually I want to get my shoulders on the mat. I want to get my shoulders out of this, my head out of this, okay? So if I fall to this side, my problem is his arm's in the way. I can't get out of this. So I'm always going to fall away from the choking arm, right? First thing I do, I scoop. I buy myself a little time, and notice I'm engaged here. These are engaged. I'm actually pushing back into him. So as he's trying to solve that problem, I'm going to try to get my shoulders to the mat right here, away from the choking arm. So I fall to the side. What's going to get my shoulders to the mat? Mostly this foot. So I widen my base. These toes are in the mat too. And I'm just going to push my shoulders to the mat. It won't be that easy, right? But that's the idea. I'm trying to get my shoulders to the mat. I want to look at Jake, because when I look at him, it turns my spine away from him. Now my next move is I got to get my hips out of the box that his legs have me in. So I think my hips past his knee. Now, the next thing that's going to happen is pretty predictable. He's going to try to go mount. So I block the knee. I frame, which keeps him from moving forward on me. And then I'm going to hip out into open space. and recover my guard. So we'll do that again. It's kind of slow. Okay, I always scoop. All right, I want to go that way. So I force that. Now I use my feet to get my back to the mat, my shoulders. Now I got to beat that there. I block the knee because that's what's going to happen. Jake's good, so he knows he's getting up. If you're way ahead of him, you might be able to end up on top. So here's the other sequence I use. Instead of scooping, I'll twist. Come over here. You see I caused that problem. As he tries to get his chest back on my back, then I twist again. And we're in that same situation. So those movements, whether it's this, let's try this. I sit forward. He tries to fix the problem. Then I scoop. Then I twist. Then I twist. Hips out. See, so we're just giving them problems to fix. Essentially, I want him reacting to me instead of me reacting to him. The more I react to you, I'm going to get choked. I can't let you lead that dance. I need to lead the dance by taking away what you need, which is that chest to back. You got anything to add? Okay, right on.